My name's Phil Langevin. I'm from Carleton Place, Ontario, Canada, here with Valley Custom Trucks. This is this year's build-off truck. What it is a 97 Freightliner. This year what we tried to do is come up with an idea for guys that own these newer Freightliners that they could pop the hood off, put on one of our types of hoods here, and their truck would be dated back to the 1980s. There's a 6-inch drop that comes down on the original hoods. So my thought is come out with a straight out hood, flat hood, narrow it in the front. Of course, we'd have to make wider fenders, deeper in the wheel wells. Hopefully people are going to like it and catch on to it. The air cleaners were very badly stone pitted. So what we did is we got rid of the straps. I had new aluminum or stainless pieces made. We had the Sunrise marked into them before they rolled them. And this is just a cover over the air cleaner. It's rolled and then TIG welded on. We lowered our body panels. We took the original body panels off. What a lot of guys do is just add a 3 or 4 inch piece to the bottom of their body panels. Instead, we took them right off, put a 1-piece panel in, and we had this bead rolled into it all the way around to the back of the bunk. The doors, we took the skins off the doors and we rolled 2 beads into them. These beads is something that Freightliner used to have on their older trucks, and it was basically to get the bounciness out of the doors, to strengthen the doors. We chopped the roof 4 inches so that we eliminated the vent window in it. The inside of the truck, we kept it pretty well stocked. We didn't go all out on it. When we build a truck, we try to keep it a functional truck. We did a couple of modifications. One, we took the floor out, the carpet. We made an aluminum floor for it. We painted the same stripes on the floor as what we have outside. The upholstery's all new. We went to the big diamonds with the buttons in it, somewhat like a Kenworth interior. We kept the inside pretty well stocked, nothing crazy on it. New Bostrom seats. In the 80s, it was pretty popular to have these steps on fuel tanks. The problem with the steps back then is they were all made out of aluminum. Polishing them was very difficult to do, but they looked awesome when they were polished. So what we did instead is we had these ones made out of stainless steel. These fenders have sun rays on them that was punched into the stainless steel before it was rolled. One of the things they done with these fenders is the mounting on them. They had a bar that came out and they made a cover to cover up the bar. Same thing with the center where they're joining. There's one post that comes out, one bracket I should say that comes out. Both fenders are joined by that. There's only so much you could do with these things on the back end. So I sat there and I thought, geez, why not use the Freightliner emblem, the coat hanger emblem? So we went on the internet, looked at some pictures of the old version of their emblem, and this is what we came out with. It's unique, it's different, and I don't think I've seen anybody doing it yet. For the motor in this truck, it's a 4 1/4 cat mechanical. It's completely rebuilt. It was rebuilt by the local cat dealer. One of the things that Danielle made for me is I asked him if he could do something with the filters to cover up the fuel filters and the oil filters. So he made me these nice stainless covers. A lot of times what we used to do was paint the filters, and of course when you do your oil change, there goes that nice painted filter. For the air-to-air, the intakes, coolant lines or valve covers are all chrome. Believe it or not, this hood took at least close to a month to engineer, and with engineering it and the fabrication on it was trial and error. We used many versions of the Freightliner ones, but we could not get the angles right. So we ended up starting right from scratch and had this aluminum one made. We used the original bracket from a 1980 on the front to pivot it on. All the panels on the hood, including the fenders, grills, were all custom made for this truck. There's nothing original either than the 1 piece on it.